Hello, my lovely turtles. Nice to see you. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned with all my other content. So, today I'm going to be talking about the time I almost got abducted. So, some background: human trafficking is very dangerous where I live. I live in Milwaukee, and if you don't know, they kind of call like the 3 points, the triangle, and it's going from Madison to Milwaukee to Chicago, and it's called the 3 points because we all share like interstates, highways, and that's how they like traffic victims. So let's just keep in mind that my parents instilled in me in a really early age to always be mindful of my surroundings and to always be careful. So keep in mind, I was about 11 or 12, and my family and I decided to go to Stein's. And at this time, I really never really had a choice. And so my eldest brother at the time and we went. I don't know where my other two brothers were. So we are at Stein's, and then, we keep asking our parents to like buy us stuff, and they say no. So we're just like, okay, whatever. We're going to do our own thing. So we went and did our own thing, right? And so we were playing tag, and we were like running around in the aisles and walking, so we wouldn't get in trouble by the staff, and playing tag. And I seen this older man. He looked like in his mid-30s to 40s. He tried to dress young, and he wore like a baseball cap. This is like all I can remember. I think he had blue eyes, and he was white. A white man. And I just seen him staring at me, and it looked weird. To give you some context though, like when I was 11 or 12, I always looked like older than how I was. So like when I was 11 or 12, I looked like 14, 15. That still doesn't justify it, but if you like were wondering, like I did look a little older than my age, even though it doesn't justify it because I'm still not someone to be taken. So that's just so crazy thinking back. So my brother and I are running around the like Stein. If you don't know what Stein's is, it's like a flower place. Like you could buy soil, plants, stuff like that. And so I just see this older guy like staring at me in the corner of my eye. And you know how most stores have like aisles, and they have like two end compartments where you can look at stuff and you walk vertically, but at the end compartments it's like horizontal. Right. So keeping that in mind, I literally just had this really weird feeling, and I seen this man like at the end part, so it's like towards the back end, right? And it's like a big wall, and I just see him and I peep him, and me and my brother were still running, and I see my brother run around him, and I see this man literally go like this, and I look at my brother, right, because he's noticed that my brother's been around like running and hiding from me. And keep in mind, my brother, he's like 16, 17, buff. I don't know what this white man was thinking. He thought wrong. So I'm running, right? And as I like peep this, keep in mind, this is like within milliseconds and seconds. He jumps from the corner and does this, like trying to catch me mid-run. Man, y'all don't know how quick I turned around and ran to my mama. I ran to my mama so quick. I said, forget my brother at that point. He could fend for himself. I couldn't, So I ran straight to my mom, and my brother came back, and he was like, hey, what's up? Like, why did you stop playing? And I'm like, well, I almost got kidnapped. And he was like, what? Where's this dude at? And it's just like, I don't know. I didn't see him. And that was literally it. That was the only time I've ever saw that man. I've never got like an encounter like serious, like where I could have really got abducted. But I think it's really important to remember that you like at that time I was really young, and like I had to be really aware because my parents really instilled in me to always be safe no matter what. And I was with them, and I could have got snatched in that moment. And I'm so grateful that it never happened, and I'm so grateful that I listened to my intuition. Your gut feeling is never wrong. But yeah, it's just so crazy that many young people and women, young boys, young ladies, men have to go through this. Like, we shouldn't have to go through that, but that's the society that we live in. And I hope everyone stays safe, and I love you all. And that concludes my story time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for listening, tuning in. Catch you later, turtles.